WBEV.com. Getting to know your friends and neighbors, this is Hometown Today on your hometown station, 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
Good morning and welcome into Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. Kale Zomer's up in the WBEV studio with you this morning. Kale, I'm going to give you about 30 seconds if you can help me out. I have an echo, and I'm going to fix it and be right back to throw things on. But, Kale, take it away for a minute.
All right, Wally, I can definitely help you out there. Of course, Hometown Today is professional floor covering. Planning a kitchen or bathroom update? Don't overlook the countertops. The material, color, and pattern can completely change the look and feel of your space. At Professional Floor Covering and Abbey Design Center in Beaver Dam, Randy and his team offer a large selection of quartz, granite, marble, and laminate countertops. They'll help you find the perfect fit for your lifestyle, your design, and your budget. Visit Professional Floor Covering today at 713 Park Avenue in Beaver Dam or online at proflr.com. Back to you, Wally.
This is why he's the best in the business. Kale Zomer, that's live radio for you. Even had the live read ready to go. That's why he's the best. And that's why it's good to be back here, too, at the 95.3 WBEV Global Media Center as Hometown Today gets underway today as we have the president of AAUW, Andrea Utree, and we also have Martha Saravo.
Yes.
Okay, I wanted to make sure I didn't mess that up. Thank you, Martha. And Martha is a public school board member. She's the founder of the Madtown Mamas and former Miss Wheelchair Wisconsin. By the way, only two-time back-to-back champion on record out there. Martha, how are you doing today?
Excellent. Thank you very much for asking.
Absolutely. It's great to have you both here today. I remember, it feels like yesterday that we were talking about last year's program with John Knoltner and how great that went.
Yes.
And now we have another fantastic event coming up here in just a few weeks now. Before we introduce Martha and get to learn a little bit more about you and what's going to be happening, can you tell us a little bit, Andrea, about AAUW and what you guys do?
Okay. AAUW stands for American Association of University Women. That's why we use the acronym.
Probably good. I like it. Plus, AAUW kind of flows.
Yeah. It's a national organization dedicated especially to helping females achieve their full potential. We raise money for scholarships, although we have given scholarships to males as well. So it's really a focus on higher education. And last year we awarded over $8,000 in scholarships between Beaver Dam High School and the technical school. We have a couple book clubs that people can attend, and also we have a monthly program. So what we're doing today is talking about one of those monthly programs. This is our 5th year to do a community-wide summer read. Anyone who's interested in that can come and join our committee, which is called Unity in Community. And this year's books are Demystifying Disability and Disability Visibility. Yeah, when you type that out, it takes a little while.
I would be worried about the spelling
Think
for
where
me.
all those Y's go.
All the I's, the L's, and everything. That's a lot
yeah.
going on. But it sounds like the opportunity is there for people to still get in and still be able to read these books before this big event that's coming up in a couple weeks.
That's right. And you can come regardless if you've read the books or not. We don't do a quiz or anything like that. It's a free public event at Community Theater, and we really encourage people to come and listen to our focus for this year. Plus, they'll have an opportunity for interaction with the people on the panel. Our subtitle is Moving from Ableism to Allies. And I just want to quickly say, ableism is attitudes, actions, and circumstances that devalue people because they are disabled or perceived as having a disability. So that's our whole goal, is listening to them, learning, moving on with our lives in a more with more awareness of how language and interaction matters.
Amen to that. Well, and this is going to be an opportunity for people to educate themselves, have an open and honest discussion about everything as well. And Martha, this is the way I want to bring you into the show, because you're going to be a big part of this event on September 9th. Can you tell us a little bit about what you do and what you're going to be doing with AAUW?
100%. Thanks. I will show up anywhere and dance at any time.
Well, you're going to have to teach me some moves at some point.
We'll work on that. It's totally learnable for anybody.
I don't know about that for me, but we're going to put you to the test.
Well, the reason I kind of got involved in this is, aside from the work that I do on the school board, which is really intrigues me, any opportunity that we have to bring in an educational or like a discussion opportunity somewhere, I just really hone in on those types of things. With Mantle Mamas and Disability Advocates, there I help out parents when they have IEPs or just kind of running into challenge situations. I get in like on boots on the ground kind of way, except I got wheels on the ground.
Ooh, I like that. Wheels on the ground.
And that's kind of just the whole thing of like, that's what brought me into Miss Wheelchair Wisconsin. You need to put yourself out there, talk about things that maybe some people are hesitant to have discussions about. But if we ask more questions, if we use more people first language, if we simply just don't make any assumptions before engaging with someone, it's really the way just to open the door and just appreciate our fellow humans.
Well, and we talked about it a little bit before we got started today. Asking questions is okay. Yeah, we have to have an open and honest conversation for people to learn and be able to go around and actually be a decent person and make sure everybody is included the way they ought to be.
100%. And the things that are going to be incorporated into this event, I love that it has the actual performances built in. I said, I'll go and dance anywhere, but it's more fun when you're doing it around people who really have never seen it before. And so with wheelchair ballroom dancing, typically that's between a standing partner and a sitting partner. And so I'm going to be doing a solo piece at the very beginning. So it'll just be a solo piece that I have, and I do use it for competition purposes.
Ooh.
And then I also do some aerial, where we actually bring the wheelchair up into the air, and I work with some aerial artists to try to bend the rules on what to do with a wheelchair.
So how does that work? Is it like wires? Is it ropes? How does that work?
It's a little bit of everything. They have no idea how much strappage is going on to get me and the wheelchair in the air. But essentially, we're using it more like a prop and just a different thing. So if you're going to be watching something and you're almost forced as an audience member to really engage with what's happening in front of you, I think it just gives a little bit of different type of nuance of not looking at a mobility device as something that's restricting, but it's something that's really allowing for a new visual opportunity and just a lot of fun.
Well said. Well, before we go to break, because I want to talk about this event, everything that's going to be there, how people can go, can you let us know when this event is going to be taking place and where they should go again?
This will be September 9th on a Wednesday from 7 o'clock till about 9. We will have a little reception afterwards, so you get to discuss the book, you get to see entertainment, and you get cookies at the end.
Oh, come on. You had me at cookies.
She said everybody a cookie.
We raise money for scholarships, but we're also good cooks. So,
It's a good 1-2 combo to have.
yes, exactly. And it will be at Beaver Dam Area Community Theater, which is on West Maple Avenue. There's ample parking on both sides, and we hope to fill up the parking lots with people. This is really a great way to show that people are united in our community and just to make sure every person is valued. I also want to mention that at the Arts Center right across the street, there is currently an art display from Bright Futures, which is an organization, actually it's a business for people who have disabilities as they get older to still have a support system.
Oh, absolutely.
And so they've extended that art display until, I think it's the 11th.
The 11th? I feel like we got a winner.
The September 12th.
You got an extra day.
Yes. And I stopped in to see that. Mary Fitzgerald, who runs that organization, has always been a great partner with us when we do these events.
She's fantastic, too.
Yeah.
Another opportunity to get out there and really get to see the greatness that can be Dodge County. Right. I love this community so much. They always seem to rally around events like this. We're going to fill those parking lots.
Oh, right. We would love that.
Well, we're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, let's dive into the details, what this is going to look like. It's going to be a fun event, Wednesday, September 9th. Stick around here on Hometown Today. We'll talk more about this event coming up next here on Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
Hungry for a great deal? Head to Tower Lanes in Beaver Dam for daily food specials all summer long. From lunch to dinner, you'll find delicious savings every day of the week. And grab a cold drink while you relax outside on the patio with friends, family, and plenty of sun too. Great food, great drinks, and a great place to enjoy a summer day. Check out those daily specials by visiting bowlinbeaverdam.com. Tower Lanes, where good times are always on the menu.
Big brats and big bucks.
Hit all the stops for the 2026 Brat Fry and Summer Sweepstakes season. Presented by Hometown Glass and Improvement and Newman Pools. No food or drink purchase necessary to participate in the contest. Buy a delicious Pernitz Premium Brat with a soda or water, and proceeds will help with the John Moser Children's Radiothon. All for just $2. Find the complete Brat Fry schedule on the Brat Fry page at dailydodge.com.
Our next Brat Fry is Friday, August 28th, 11 to 1 at JB Mechanical, 805 Park Avenue in Beaver Dam.
Step into a world so fine, shiny floors that truly shine, tiles and wood you'll adore, get it all at Professional Floor. Showers, blinds, counters too, everything just like brand new. They've got what you're looking for, only here at Professional Floor.
Okay, full disclosure, we still don't sing here, but since I've got the mic, let me drop some knowledge. At Professional Floor Covering, we've got the best brands and styles for every project. Whether you're looking for cabinets, blinds, flooring, or more, we're here to make your home look amazing. Check out our showroom to explore our wide range of luxury vinyl plank flooring. Need a bathroom makeover? We've got custom marble and ceramic showers and countertops to elevate your space. And if you're thinking kitchen upgrade, our cabinet and porcelain tile selection is top notch. Take a look online at proflr.com and stop in to visit us at 713 Park Avenue. Time to hand the mic back.
This update sponsored by UW Credit Union. For every stage of life, UW Credit Union is here for every you. Attention high school and college students, get your student special tickets to Monday through Friday games for only $12 courtesy of UW Credit Union. Upgrades are available for select games. To purchase tickets, visit www.brewers.com/students. Join UW Credit Union at uwcu.org. Insured by NCUA.
Hit the links and help support the Dodge County Sheriff's Office K-9 program. The 16th annual Dodge County K-9 Golf Outing is Friday, September 4th at the Mayville Golf Course. Registration opens at 8 a.m. with the shotgun start at 9. Want a golf or become a sponsor? Visit CharityGolfToday.com/Dodge County K-9 or check the pinned post at the Dodge County Sheriff's Office Facebook page. Questions? Call Sergeant Mayer at 920-386-4111. Golf, have fun, and support the Dodge County K-9 program.
Here's the snap. Everybody out for a pass. Good protection. Throws middle. End zone.
Yes.
Touchdown.
Oh, yes.
Diving grab. Tucker Kraft. And the Packers lead it 6-0. Snap to Goff. Rush on. Goff looking. He's hit. He's sacked. And there is your dagger delivered by Devontae Wyatt.
This is Wayne Larrabee. Your home for Green Bay Packers football is your hometown station, 95.3 WBEV.
Hi, this is Randy, owner of Professional Floor Covering, and you're listening to Hometown Today on your hometown station, 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
Welcome back to Hometown Today here on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. Hometown Today is presented by Professional Floor Covering. And with us this morning, we have the president of the AAUW, Andrea Utree. We have Martha Saravo. I almost did it again. Saravo, you got to hit me. If you hit me, you know, you're not going to get any pushback from me. But Martha is a public school board member. She's the founder of Madtown Mamas and former two-time Miss Wheelchair Wisconsin. And Martha, I'd love to start because we have a big event coming up at the Beaver Dam Area Community Theater Wednesday, September 9th at 7 p.m. Can you tell us a little bit about what you're going to be doing there and what people can expect when they come out to this event?
Yeah, the reasons I'm there is kind of twofold. One of them is going to be for an entertainment or performance reasons, and it'll start off that way, doing a piece with ballroom, a nice panel, which going to discuss components of the books that are being highlighted for this panel, but also just to have, it's more like a community interaction at the same time. And also the aerial piece that comes in there too. I suggested adding that one to it just because it's so different than moving around on the ground, and it really gives people an opportunity to kind of challenge norms when it comes to diversity in dance. And so doing this kind of thing, especially in this part of Wisconsin, I think is unique because in Madison, there's so many different types of art that you can view at probably any given time. And then when we get not into the rural parts of Wisconsin, I think it's a little bit more challenging to try to get some of the stuff that's been infused into the bigger cities. And so I've always loved this concept. Plus, I grew up in Watertown, so I've got a little bit of a connection to the area. And I can talk about my, I'm a manual wheelchair user, and I have a C6-7 spinal cord injury, and so that's why I use the wheelchair. And it really takes a lot of time to embrace, because my car accident, which was a result from it, was when I was 18.
Oh, wow.
So it was quite some time ago. Yeah. It takes a while to find a new normal after something like that. And since then, I think I've not only found a new normal, but I've just embraced the person who I am today.
Well, and I can tell that you're full of passion for being an advocate as well. And can you talk a little bit about your experiences about, you mentioned it takes time to find that new normal. Can you talk a little bit about your advocacy and your own personal experiences?
Well, considering that when my car accident was in 2002, Miss Wheelchair Wisconsin was in 2020 and 2021, twofold. And if we think of the amount of time that was in between there, I always thought from the very beginning that I didn't need to just put myself out there just saying, hey, this is really great and life is awesome, because you have to go through a transitional phase, like within yourself. When you have something like that where you were able-bodied and all of a sudden have a very strong connection to a very everyday impacting disability. And so through that, finding other peers to talk with over time, so I didn't start off in a happy place. You start off in a place that is very challenging, and just acknowledging that and being around other people to even talk about that, I think can really encourage other people to embrace things when they happen to them. And then, I mean, you're never really prepared for it. The good part of that, though, is to be able to talk about it with confidence, I think, around other people, or just be vulnerable to other people.
Well, I imagine having a community, too, that understands, whether that's other people that have experienced something similar or just being around people that you're comfortable to share your experiences with. That's challenging for a lot of people to find. Is that something that you help people and at least push them in the right direction of trying to go through an experience like you, where now you're beaming with your new life and your new normal?
I think you hit on the exact point of it all. It's representation. At the very beginning, you look for, where do I see myself now in the people around me? And now that we have such access to the internet, you can go on there, you can find people that you might identify more closely with, but where are you going to find them in your local community? Or how do you end up being that person who is now the representation of some of that community that you were not part of before? So I think like the idea of who's represented, how do you connect with different people in different spaces? So when I talk about diversity in dance, that's exactly why. That's why I like highlight that. That's why I like to do different things, because I like challenging. What are we normally looking at in art? We'll just say art and performers overall, and how do we kind of play with that a little bit? Like, let's not get rid of the things that I use on a daily basis to help me get around because of a disability. But let's highlight the things that I do and the things that I use every day to highlight my abilities.
Well said. And I know there's a lot of people out there, too, that are able-bodied, that for them, this isn't something that they've ever personally gone through. And I know it can be almost uncomfortable for some people to ask questions or try to learn. Is that something, when people come out, how would you recommend people tackle this experience and try to better themselves with this?
Honestly, this event is actually one of the best ways to do that, because you can just insert yourself into a room of people literally talking about a concept that you might not explore, something you might want to know more about, maybe you just want to see what does para dance or adaptive dance look like. Maybe you don't have anything to say. That's fine. I think the audience experience is vastly different than the performer experience. Because as a performer, you're usually in your head a lot, in your own head, while the audience is having a completely different experience than you are.
I can only imagine. Even today, or like when we do shows like this, I always joke with our guests that are nervous. I'm like, this is easy for me because I don't see anybody. I don't know that they're out there listening right now. I have so much admiration for anybody that can go on stage and perform, because to me, that's the scary stuff. So good for you, because I'd be a nervous wreck out there. Andrea, shifting over to you real quick. I know it takes a lot of effort to put on events like this, and you guys have some great sponsors that helped make this happen. Can you dive into a little bit about who did?
Well, again, this year, after 5 years that we've been doing this, Beaver Dam Area Foundation has contributed funds so that we're able to do it. Also, the library helps us, and they've been great partners. Makes sense that a library would, pair with us on a book club issue.
Oh, absolutely. I remember Anita coming in last year and sharing a little bit about it as well.
Right. Oh, really? Very good. And the other person that's helped financially is Marian Wild-Slovak. And I really appreciate her involvement, and she's my mom.
Oh, yeah. That's a good member to have.
Yeah, yes. And I want to thank, well, of course, Good Karma Brands. You've been very supportive all 5 years. Once again, you will be at the event, and they will be recording it so it can be seen later for those who can't attend because they're in, I don't know, Thailand or England. Or
exactly. Something's going on in that day.
And I also want to, of course, thank David Sneeder from Beaver Dam Area Community Theater and Tommy Scholes, who will be doing lighting and sound. Martha for coming all the way from Madison. And she is one busy lady, so we really appreciate her, that she can be there. Other years, we've had great programming. And it's been mostly talk and questions, answers. So we're excited about adding this artistic portion to our event this year. And we want to thank Bright Futures. That business put up posters all over the town. So that saved us a lot of legwork.
Oh, absolutely.
That they did that and make us partner with people who are actually experiencing life as in handicapping conditions. And so those are the people I really wanted to mention. And will say related to AAUW, Wednesday night we have the start of our new AAUW year, and that will be at Uga Brewery. You don't have to drink. You can order a soda if you want. It's free, and it'll be like a meet and greet if anybody's interested in AAUW or our Unity and Community Committee.
And what Wednesday was that one again?
Wednesday, 4 to 6.
And this Wednesday, or is that going to be Wednesday, September 9th?
This Wednesday.
That's this Wednesday.
Yep.
Okay.
And we'll have food, too.
Oh, there's always good food over at Uga. Well, you got to make sure you're over there for that.
That's right.
Any interest, come over, ask questions about how you can get involved. And it sounds like this is going to be a tremendous event. I know we only have a minute left here, but I want to give you the final words, why people should come out, anything you'd like to share today.
I can pop in real quick. I have a nonprofit called Wheels and Heels, and it's a big driver in putting different types of diversity in dance out there. I usually do stuff on my Facebook page with it, but just like on there, if you go in there, if you find something intriguing, if you look me up on anywhere on social media and want to actually see that in action in person, have a little bit of a conversation, I love to talk to new people and hope a lot of people show up just for the sake of asking questions and seeing something different.
Come ask questions. Come have a good time. Wednesday, September 9th, 7 p.m. over at the Beaver Dam Area Community Theater. I want to thank you both so much for coming in today. I know this was a great event last year. This year it's going to be an awesome event as well. Come on out, ask questions, and get involved. It's going to be a great time.
Thank you so much for having us. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you for being here. We are going to step aside for a short break, and on the other side, Kayla and I are going to be talking with Diana Ogle with the Park Village Shopping Center. That's next here on Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
ABC News, I'm Mike Dubusky. 15,000 acres. That's how big the Hawk Fire in Nevada now is. And now,
officials saying the Hawk Fire may have been purposely set. An investigation is underway. Flames flames burning close to the city's densely populated foothills. Neighborhoods left looking apocalyptic, buildings reduced to rubble.
Tons and tons of children.
Families filling up shelters, one little girl still wearing her cheerleading uniform.
The fire sweeping over our head, and so we're like, we got to get out of here.
Jason Davis telling us how he made it out.
ABC's Melissa Adon. President Trump on social media this morning announcing a new round of tariffs on Canadian cars and steel set to take effect January 1st. It comes amid an escalating trade war between the two countries, with Canada now vowing to retaliate after the U.S. imposed 50% tariffs this weekend. And new sanctions are coming towards Iran later this afternoon. This is ABC News.
Breaking news. You need a new mattress. For all kinds of breaking news, stick with your trusted source. 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge, broadcasting in the Slumberland Furniture Studio.
Now this news update on Wisconsin Radio Network. The mayor of New Berlin is facing criticism for posting racist anti-Muslim jokes and memes on his personal social media feeds. A Muslim advocacy group called attention to the post by Mayor Dave Ahmet last week. The messages have since been deleted. The head of the Marquette Law School poll says a supposed social experiment by a group releasing false polling data did not get the attention of reputable agencies. Charles Franklin tells WISN's Upfront data from Median Strategies never crossed his mind when he was handling polling data ahead of the state's primary election.
And I don't know of any reputable polling aggregators like Real Clear Politics or the New York Times or 50+1. None of those sites included it in their aggregation of polls.
The fake polling was caught after a candidate in the Los Angeles mayor's race posted the outfit's polling data on social media. This is Wisconsin Radio Network.
The Brewers won another series, but dropped the finale 4-2 to the Braves at the Little League Classic in Williamsport last night. I'm Bill Scott with sports. Center fielder Garrett Mitchell said the whole deal was a challenge to their routine, but well worth it.
Difficult, yeah. Like I'm someone who sleeps in not too late, but relatively late. I would say like 11. So getting up early, hopping on a flight, I was definitely a lot more tired. But I think for what this was, like the experience, like you had enough energy to come out here and play, you know? So like in terms of like on a normal day, how did it feel? Definitely a little bit more challenging, but I wouldn't change it for the world. Today was awesome.
Mitchell left the game after being hit by a pitch in the fourth. He suffered a wrist contusion, but x-rays were negative. Brewers 81-50 record, the best in baseball. They have a 6-game lead on the Cubs in the National League Central. Chicago knocked off Seattle 19-2 yesterday. Packers back on the practice field today. They'll close out the preseason at home against Arizona Friday. Bill Scott, Wisconsin Radio Network.
95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
Mainly sunny today with daytime highs approaching 77. Northwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Lows around 54. Tonight, mainly clear skies. Tomorrow, highs level off around 80. Highs around 82 Wednesday under mainly clear skies. 81 Thursday. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. Currently, it's 62 degrees.
Sometimes life's challenges leave you feeling alone. We all need someone who understands and listens without judgment. That's what the 988 Wisconsin Lifeline is for. 988 is free and confidential. Trained counselors are ready to listen and provide support 24/7 for mental health and substance use concerns. You can contact 988 for yourself or for someone you know. Don't wait. Call or text 988 or chat online at 988wisconsin.org. 988 24/7. Call, text, chat. Here to support you.
Hey, it's Stacy with Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Our Labor Day sale is going strong and you can save on tons and tons of mattresses. Did you know no one sells Sealy for less than us? Check out our amazing wintergreen Sealy mattress for as little as $399. That's super comfortable. Or this Safa Park firm size queen mattress for as little as $499. If you need some pain relief and a little adjustment in your life, check out our mattresses that qualify for our free adjustable power bases with select Sealy Posturepedic Hagerstown mattresses. We've got a plush, we've got a firm, and we've got a pillow top. Choose your choice and choose your comfort and get a free adjustable power base. Our purple mattresses will save you up to $2,000 on mattresses and power bases during our Labor Day sale. And our Nectar mattresses will save you up to 40% off. Our Tempur-Pedic, Sealy, and Stearns & Foster's will save you up to $900 on select adjustable mattresses. And don't forget to ask about our 72 months interest-free financing on these. Stop in at Shop Local during our Labor Day sale going strong right now at Slumberland Furniture, Beaver Dam, and Watertown.
Hey, it's Randy from Professional Floor Covering, bringing together friends and neighbors on Hometown Today on your hometown station, 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
And welcome back to Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. Hometown Today is presented by Professional Floor Covering. And joining us now, as we always get on Mondays, it's the one and only Diana Ogle with the Park Village Shopping Center. And it sounds like you're getting put to work out at the Dodge County Fairgrounds right now, Diana. How are you doing?
We're good. I'm out here at the Rotary Food Stand, as a proud Rotarian for over 10 years. We got to clean everything up and get it all ready for next year. We had a stellar year this year. Stellar year. What you know what that means? We get to give more back to the community.
Amen to that. And talk about what a great week of weather. Everything went on. We had one hiccup Friday morning, but the Dodge County Fair, I mean, what else can you say? It's the Super Bowl out here for a reason.
It's the Super Bowl. It was such a great weekend. Get to run into so many friends that you haven't seen for a long time, and they're just like, hey, how are you? How's the kids? Yada yada. The whole deal. Plus, you get to eat food, so it's all good.
Oh, talk about eating food too. After working all week at the fair, we're busy. I didn't get as much fair food as I wanted. I drove past the Park Village Shopping Center last night, and I tell you, Diana, I was looking at Cousins. I was starting to look over at McDonald's. I was looking at Baskin Robbins and Dunkin'. I don't even know where to go. Sake House. I'm like, there's so many options at Park Village Shopping Center, and I know I'm going to be hitting one up for lunch today.
Well, you know what? Here's a perfect thing to do for a Monday. Go there, get your food to go head to the lake. And if you need an excuse to not go back to work, come find me, and I'll write you an excuse. I don't care who it is. Doesn't matter.
Yo, you sign that note for me. Any day I can get it. It's just too bad. Unfortunately, I can't come in today, Sherry. Diana wrote me a note.
Yeah, let's see how that dog hunts, shall we?
So walk me through, Diana. Help me figure out what I should be eating at lunch today. Because, again, we have so many options. I feel like I almost got to do a sub, then maybe get a little ice cream, maybe get a thing for, I don't know. What do I have to do when I get over there?
Well, you know what? The subs at Cousins are phenomenal. Their cheese curds are epic. Epic. And you get that, go to the lake, hang out, give yourself a half an hour, 45 minutes or whatever, and just hang out and enjoy what a beautiful day it is, because days go by so fast, my friend. You and I talked about this the other day. You got to enjoy every moment of the day. Of course, if you want Sake House, you can get that to go. Sammy will take care of you over there. My personal favorite, Lady Gaga. That's my personal favorite.
You made me try that, and I tell you what, that's going to be my order every time I go there.
I know. When we had the little ditty at Sake House, it was so good. It's so good.
I forgot we were filming. I'm like, oh, yeah, I'll take another one, Sammy. Keep them coming. Keep them coming here.
Keep them coming. Do you want chopsticks? No, I want to get it all in my mouth. I ain't going to waste around with chopsticks. I'm just saying. We got Sake House, we got Cousin Subs, we got Baskin Dunkin'. You can go. Do you know that Dunkin' has the $6 meal deal for breakfast?
No, what's on that?
Oh my God! You get a sandwich, you get these cute little tater things, and you get a drink for $6. And this muffin dealy thing that they have there. It's huge. Sausage, egg, and cheese. They got a brisket, bagel, biscuit thing going on. They got that. I went there the other day and got a lemonade mango drink.
Oh, I tell you what, too.
Buddy, I'm telling you.
You mentioned those little. They're almost like coins of hash browns over at Dunkin'. Oh my gosh, they melt in your mouth.
I'm telling you, they're the best. They're so good. And hash browns, McDonald's, they're right up there, man. You can get a good hash brown at McDonald's, get your breakfast. They got lunch over there. Maybe you want something, a salad. Do you know that Cousin Subs can take your sandwich, whatever it is, and turn it into a salad?
Oh, get rid of the carbs, have all the good ingredients, and then feel better about yourself when you step on the scale the next day.
Yeah, so when you get ice cream, you don't feel so bad.
Well, you have to reward yourself for getting the salad.
Absolutely. So we got all kinds of food there. And absolutely, Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly, they got a great deli there. So we've got the deli, we got Cousin Subs, we got Sake House, we got Baskin Dunkin', McDonald's. Baby, we got you covered.
You always do, Diana. I'm not worried about that. If anything, we just got to figure out where we're going to go next over there. We keep having our little lunch dates, and every time I look forward to them a day or two in advance.
I do too. It is so much fun. people come up to me as I was working at the Rotary food booth. They were like, "Hey, didn't I see you on that YouTube thing with Wally?" I go, "You sure did."
You better believe it. Yeah, we're out partying. We're taking on the Park Village Shopping Center, so make sure you keep following along to the Facebook for that. But, Diana, you already know what I've got to ask you before we say goodbye today.
I shop Park Village Shopping Center. You should, too.
She's the queen. She's the queen. Diana, you're the best. Thank you, as always, for the time. I can't wait to get over there and get some food today. But you're the best, and good luck with the cleanup. I'm glad it's not me.
Absolutely. You know, you're the best there ever was, Wally. So thank you, my friend, for all you do. You guys at the Radio Ranch are epic.
I appreciate the lie. There she goes, the greatest. Diana Ogle, the Park Village Shopping Center. Make sure you get out there. Join me for lunch out there, because I tell you what, Kale, that sounds like I think the Cousin Subs cheese curds are sneakily like some of the best cheese curds I've ever had.
Oh, I'm telling you, like, this is, Fair Week just wrapped up, and, like, it's one of those kind of letdowns, because it's like I've been enjoying all that delicious fair food all week, and now I'm like, I kind of miss the fair food. Well, great news. You can find some, the cheese curds out there were pretty good, but yeah, Cousins has some pretty bomb cheese curds too, so that's great. Speaking of food, Wally, I feel like it's just going to be a food-themed day here today.
I'm good with food theme.
Somebody put together a list of the top sandwiches, the most popular sandwich in each state of this great country. They looked at both Google Trends and social media and figured out what was the number one sandwich in each state. And I'm going to test you a little bit on your knowledge of sandwiches, what might be popular in each state. How's that sound?
That sounds like a good plan to me.
All right, we're going to start out a little tough. This one's going to be tough. So I'm just going to give you one guess, and then I'll let you know the answer if you don't get it right on. These first two are kind of tough. In which state, it's the only state in which veggie sandwiches are number one?
That feels like it's going to be something either Northwest or it's going to be Hawaii. I'm going to say, let's go Oregon.
I think I would have guessed like California.
Exactly.
No, Washington, D.C., of all places, which I thought was interesting.
Wow.
How about which state is the only state where BLT was number one?
Bacon, lettuce, tomato. Let's think about where people would want a BLT. How about, no, that's going to be barbecue. Give me New Mexico.
I'm surprised my brain would immediately go to BLT Midwest, and a Midwest state would be correct. South Dakota.
Really?
Is where BLT was number one.
Why do you say that Midwest? Like, I didn't know, is that like a bigger
BLT
thing around here than others?
BLT is such a Midwest thing.
I didn't realize that.
I'm not saying they don't eat them elsewhere, but I feel like BLTs are a big Midwest thing. All right, here's a couple that I think will be a little easier for you. I'm hoping you can get most of these. What is the only state where the Italian beef was number one?
Italian beef, that's got to be Northeast. Let's go New York.
That would be a good guess.
Although there's probably going to be like the Italian or something there.
Yeah, it's not New York. I want you to think one more time. Italian beef.
Italian beef.
Think, I'm going to give it away if I tell you this. The Bear.
The Bear?
The Bear.
Oh, it's the show? I'm going to say Boston, Massachusetts, then Massachusetts.
No, Chicago, Illinois. Illinois.
Were you saying Bears is in like the Bears of the show?
No, the show. The TV show is based in Chicago, not in Boston.
I didn't watch it.
Okay, I don't know if you know this about this state. So I knew this. So I'm curious to see if you know this. In what state is Spam sandwiches number one?
That's got to be Hawaii.
That is Hawaii. You got it. Very
Hawaii
good.
loves Spam.
Another one I think should be fairly easy. In what state was lobster rolls number one?
Now that is going to be probably, maybe Massachusetts there?
Close.
Okay, not them.
The other M in that area.
Maryland.
No,
that's going to be crab. Oh my gosh, what other M's out there? Maine
is where lobster rolls were number one.
Jeez,
This one I know you're gonna get. In which state are po' boys number one?
The Ohio.
No.
Ohio's huge on po' boys.
No.
Ohio's huge on po' boys.
That's fine, but where did they originate?
Let's say
down on the bayou.
That's Louisiana.
Yep.
Okay, I guess
number one, Louisiana. See, that makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, I
all
suck
right,
at this.
Which state was peanut butter and jelly the number one sandwich?
It feels like someone like Indiana would do that.
Midwest is a great guess. You are very close there, touching Indiana. Michigan is where the peanut butter and jelly
checks
sandwich is number one. I'll make you stop. I won't make you keep guessing, but I got some more to go through.
Thank God.
Tuna melt. The tuna melt is number one in Montana and Oregon.
Why?
I
Tuna,
don't know.
all the tuna swimming around Montana.
Yeah, right. All that tuna around Montana. The roast chicken sandwich is number one in Iowa and Kansas. Have you ever had a Monte Cristo sandwich?
No, I don't even know what that is.
I'm not exactly sure either. I've heard of it before, but I've never had one. Those are number one in Alaska and Utah. Now, this one is funny to me because we're talking about sandwiches and which state they're number one. In 2 states, both out east, the ice cream sandwich was the number one sandwich. Like, does that really count?
Does that
ice
count?
cream, like, hey, guys, what's your favorite sandwich? Ice cream.
Well, they'd be like almost the equivalent of Wisconsin being like brat. Well, brat's kind of a sandwich.
The brat, or Chicago being like the hot dog.
Yeah, and it's like not exactly a sandwich. Appreciate the effort.
Exactly. Ice cream sandwich was number one in Delaware and Rhode Island. Apparently, they have no other good sandwiches to eat up there.
There's 38 people there to vote on it.
Yeah, exactly. The club I enjoy a good club sandwich. That was number one in Mississippi and South Carolina. How about? I will have you guess which 2 states were had the brisket sandwich as number one.
That feels like Memphis, Tennessee, and maybe Texas.
Texas is correct, but not Tennessee. But
Kansas City, Kansas.
Good guess.
Or Missouri,
down
I guess.
South, Georgia.
Wow.
I would have guessed Kansas as well. The bologna sandwich was number one in Kentucky and Tennessee.
Yeah, that checks.
All the good cooking in those southern states, and bologna is where you're going. Well, they might do, you know what, it doesn't clarify here, they might do fried bologna sandwiches down
100%.
there. That's a whole different ball game. Pastrami on rye was the number one choice in 4 different states: California, Nevada, and no surprise here, New Jersey and New York.
The New Yorkers.
They love their pastramis on rye. And the turkey sandwich. Turkey sandwich was number one in 7 states, including Alabama, Arizona, Colorado, Minnesota, Missouri, Oklahoma, and Washington. And the other one that tied for the most popular sandwich, also that was number one in 7 states. Notice there's one particular state I haven't mentioned yet.
Yeah?
The one we're in now, Wisconsin. The number one sandwich in Wisconsin, West Virginia, Vermont, Ohio, North Carolina, and Indiana.
It's going to be a Reuben.
Guess what kind of sandwich?
Some kind of like Reuben or something like that.
Nope. This is not surprising that this would be number one in Wisconsin in particular.
I know there's going to be a lot of cheese on this thing. Cheeseburger?
Nope. Less meat.
I don't know.
Eliminate the meat altogether.
Just cheese sandwich?
Grilled cheese sandwich was number one in those states.
That plays. Yeah, that makes sense.
Of course, the grilled cheese is number one in Wisconsin. So that makes a lot of sense. There you go. Your top sandwiches in each state.
Well, hey, I had a grilled cheese over there at the FFA stand yesterday. They did a great job.
Those are good.
Got to live up on that. We're going to take a quick break, come back, rapid fire edition of what's going on here in the Dodge County area next here on Hometown Today.
Orthopedic pain shouldn't disrupt every part of your life. If you've been avoiding activities you love, make a change. Contact Marshfield Clinic Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, because life is better with the freedom to move.
Tower Lanes in Beaver Dam is making summer fun and affordable for the kids. This summer, youth bowlers can bowl for just $1 a game. It's the perfect way to stay active, have fun with friends, and beat the heat. This special offer runs now through the end of August during open bowling times. Sign up today in person or learn more at bowlinbeaverdam.com. Make the most of that school-free spare time and get the summer fun rolling at Tower Lanes in Beaver Dam.
Looking for the easy button? You found it at Quick Trip. Order ahead in the Quick Rewards app and have your Quick Trip favorites ready when you are. Need dinner? Done. Craving a snack? Easy. Forgot a few essentials? No problem. Quick Trip's Order Ahead gives you options. Pick up your order in store or have it delivered right to your doorstep. Download the Quick Rewards app today and make life a little easier with Order Ahead from Quick Trip.
The Houston football team makes the trip to Fall River Rio on Friday night. You can watch all the action on Daily Dodge TV, presented by Columbus Family Dental, Hometown Glass and Improvement, and the Horicon School District. Coverage begins at 6:45 with Mike Tronson and Tim Haldeman on the call, with the opening kickoff set for 7 o'clock. High school football, Houston and Fall River Rio, Friday night. On your home for high school football, Daily Dodge TV.
Hi, it's Randy from Professional Floor Covering, bringing you Hometown Today on your hometown station, 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
Welcome back to Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, presented by Professional Floor Covering. Wally Lukashenski, Cale Zomer in the WBEV studio with you this morning. Cale, what's going on in Dodge County now that the fair is in the rear view?
Yeah, I know. The Dodge County Fair is over, but that doesn't mean things slow down whatsoever. Nope. We've kind of been on a food theme here in the second half of the show, and we're going to continue that because I'm super excited. Of course, one of my favorites out at the fair every year, I had myself a couple of Ben's pretzels. Always got to love a good Ben's pretzel, and it's always sad when the fair ends. I'm like, well, when am I going to get my next Ben's pretzel? Well, good news, I don't have to wait long, nor do you, because they are going to be coming back to town tomorrow. They are partnering up with our good friends over at Noel's Angel Walk for a pretzel party with an angel. They are going to be set up over at Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly in Beaver Dam tomorrow. Tomorrow, Tuesday, August 25th. They'll be there from 11 a.m. till 5 p.m. And while they are there, 20% of all proceeds from the day are going to be going to Noel's Angel Walk, part of the Good Karma John Moser Children's Radiothon. So if you were, if you didn't get out there and get your Ben's pretzel, or you're like me, you're like, all right, I had 3 or 4, but I still need one more. There you go. Do that. Get over there. They got the good. I know you and I were talking about. I'm a big garlic parmesan fan. You like the cinnamon sugar is pretty good too. So they got a nice couple of varieties there. But again, they'll be over there at Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly in Beaver Dam from 11 till 5 tomorrow. 20% of the proceeds will benefit the Children's Radiothon. So looking forward to that. Brewers baseball. They've got the day off today. Kind of couldn't get it done yesterday over at the Little League Classic, which was really fun. I was listening to that game last night on 95.3 WBEV, and it was so fun because it just had a different vibe to it. Because obviously, typically if they're at AmFam or one of the other stadiums, you got a background crowd of 40,000 people, and instead they were in I forget the name of the town, but Williamsport, thank you, Pennsylvania, and I think that stadium holds 2,000 to 3,000 people, and you could hear a different vibe. It was kind of fun, and seeing all the pictures and videos of all the kids getting to meet the players and being so excited to see guys like the Miz and Christian Yelich and Jackson Chourio. It's a lot of fun. It's pretty cool. I love when MLB does stuff like that.
It was special too. On the broadcast on the TV, they kept having players on the Little League teams interview like the star players in between innings, and it was just so cool to watch these guys. Like, I know he wasn't on the Brewers, but like guys like Chris Sale is one of the best pitchers we've seen, talking to a kid and be like, this is what I'm doing, this is what I would recommend. It's special. I love this stuff, and hopefully they do it for a long time.
Did you see I think it was Sal Frelick talking to Chris Sales?
Oh, I missed that part.
He was mic'd up on the field running in during the inning, and I think it was Frelick, and he just had some really nice things to say about it. It was pretty cool. It was pretty awesome. I just love stuff like that. It's pretty fun. So they get the day off today, but they are back at it. They're headed out east for a series against the Mets. That kicks off tomorrow night. We'll have the pregame coverage for you beginning at 5:35 tomorrow here on 95.3 WBEV. And I know people have been waiting for another brat fry, Wally.
They sure have.
Because we had to take a little time off for the fair, but we're back at it this Friday. We'll be at JB Mechanical in Beaver Dam from 11 till 1.
Can't wait for that. Make sure you come on out, get a $2 brat. And last thing, I will talk about this more on the Damn Sports Show tomorrow after we get things figured out on our end. But I have to publicly apologize to the Baker boys. They bested me and my team, and I know better now. And I took my medicine, and now we're back, Cale. And I apologize.
I'm glad we got you all straightened out, buddy. That's the important part, We learned a lesson.
We live and we learn. That's what we do in life.
Yep. And at the end of it all, you guys kind of settled the score, and at the end of the day, had a cheers, and all is in the past now, I think.
All's in the past. Everything's good. So big shout out to the Baker boys. Appreciate them putting me in my place. All right. That's going to do it for us here in Hometown Today. Here on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
Life is full of challenges and